Watch to the end for more information on Gamic Nerdia's latest giveaway. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it.
No, you can talk about it.
I really want to hear what
I'm
you
allowed
have
to
to
say.
say.
You don't. You can't. You're not allowed to say anything when somebody says that.
See this on YouTube. Are you good? Live, and it's recording.
Is that good? Are we done?
Is everybody else recording? Or what's happening?
I'm recording.
So we're done with that.
Ham,
Hello.
you recording?
Am I recording?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hot takes.
Awesome. I'm down with this. Now we got people in here. All right. What's up, peeps? Video games to movies. So basically the whole premise of this subject is for us to pick some favorable video games that we would like to see or have seen as movies that could be done better.
I'm gonna start right off with Resident Evil. I know it's been done. I don't like them. I don't particularly care for them. I want what I want, and I want Resident Evil first game survival horror. I want to be stuck in a house. I want to be trying to find the blue key that goes to the blue door. I want to go find the shield that has the eagle on it, not the shield with the armor, the shield with the eagle. I want to have to go find that stuff. Survive zombies. You have to find bullets. You have to find guns. Sometimes you end up with bullets that don't match your guns. And you're,
I'm just ready for a ghost to pop up in Max's doorway. Like, I'm just like looking down in the corner. It's just gonna be like a white sheet that walks by. On to me, number 10. It is Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
So, good old Tom Clancy game. It's one of those games that I could see in the game. The skill gap is ridiculous. There is no average lobbies to get into. So if you were to make a movie out of this, it's basically the trash of the trash versus the elite of the elite. And if you see the hint of a pixel of a shadow of something in the video game, somebody's shooting at it. And that's basically what the movie premise would come into, where it's like superhuman, crazy, highest attributes, whatever, gunmen that lean side to side, and it's just like, oh, I saw your hair follicle in the corner of my eye. Bop! Heads off.
All right, number 10 coming in. I have the Call of Duty Modern Warfare series. So
Okay.
I don't think it was good enough. It could be good enough to go higher on the list, but I just like the story, man, behind Modern Warfare. All the stuff you get to go do, all the times you get stabbed in the back, all the different storylines you learn about. I think it would turn into a pretty good show. I don't think it could all fit in a movie, though. It'd have to be like multiple seasons.
Well, they definitely, somebody in that corporate world that owns Call of Duty, like, they should definitely make something, because the storyline, if they made a Call of Duty original Modern Warfare 2 movie, oh yeah, my goodness,
that would be sick.
number 9 is Zelda. Link, he's out and about. He's trying to find a Triforce. He needs a Triforce, something awful. He's meeting his little pigmen along the way, and he's cutting deals, getting swords, upgrading swords. I mean, it's just, it's an adventure movie that needs to be made that hasn't been made. It's very easy to do.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. And it's a throwback. I mean, they've made some new ones, but I don't know how well they've been put into the community. And I'm surprised.
Maybe get the same people that did the first Mario Brothers movie. Everybody liked that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I kind of made a cluster out of this one. I went ahead and said the Wii world of games. So you've got your Wii Sports and Wii Arcade and, those kind of things. I think, I don't know if you guys have seen Wreck-It Ralph, but if they made a Wreck-It Ralph styled Wii universe, that would be a hit.
with a bunch of Mii's running around.
Little Mii's run around, and then
That'd be
their
sick.
enemy would be the little hand that comes down and picks them up
Oh,
and
yeah,
throws them in
yeah.
the trash can. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be incredible.
All right, number 9. I got GTA. Now you could take any of the GTA games and make a great movie out of it. I don't know, man. There's just so much. There's so much you can do, like with the story that's already there, and then plus all the other stuff on top of it. You know, it's GTA.
Yeah,
GTA,
like
get into some stuff.
like Scarface, but with cars.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Scarface. Scarface was one of those video games that I couldn't put down, but I didn't really understand the concept of, oh, I'm selling drugs to these people on the side of the street right now. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna pick up this package and get money and then shoot people.
Oh no.
All right, number 8. I'm gonna go with. It's kind of problematic. I'm not sure how to really do it right, but they just did it with John Cena. I'm gonna say Duke Nukem. He's a character that just you almost can't put in a movie the way he is.
Yeah.
The way his
Yeah.
games are. So you got to do something that's sort of putting him into the real world, you know, and him having to understand kind of the problematic nature of some of the things that he's done. So, yeah, or his attitude. So yeah, similar to friggin' what's the man? The show's blanking on me.
Oh, you're talking about the Hero Show with John Cena?
Yeah, with John Cena.
The Boys.
Gosh.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's what they did with him. Basically, he's a womanizer that they had to turn into a guy who, you know, maybe he didn't understand it, but they, you know, made something out of it.
John Cena is really good. I think he's similar to The Rock, where he's like, he could be in anything and be good at it, just because he's a
can
big,
do whatever.
jacked presence, you know?
Very fun.
And he's a good dude.
Yeah. Yep. So,
he's isn't he the one with he's got the most Make-A-Wishes in history or
Yeah,
something?
of all
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
all right, on to my number 8. Rick and Dallas are gonna like this one. So my number 8 is a movie starring the Animal Crossing characters and have an Animal Crossing world that you travel through, go through adventures and things like that, and it could even be like a TV show. But I think a movie
that could be
series
cool.
would be good. Some like animated style thing, with, you know, I mean, there's so many different characters and people trying to get certain characters in their worlds and all these kind of things. So could be like a Toy Story almost, but virtual.
It could be
Yeah.
like a kids show, like the what's the one with the Disney with the Mickey and Minnie and them Clubhouse.
Yeah,
Clubhouse.
Mickey's Mouse
Yeah.
Clubhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do something like that, where it's just a mission each week
Yep.
is a mission for the island. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Dig
could
it.
be cool. At number 8, I have Firewatch. You guys ever heard of
Oh, wow.
Firewatch?
Yeah, that's the tower one, right? Where the
Yeah,
tower
so
and the-
you're
Yeah.
so you play a dude, and he wants to get away, you know, so he becomes a fire watcher. You know, he goes out into the park. I think you're in Yellowstone, I think it is, and you get up in a tower and you look for fires, you know, and I don't know. There's this whole great story that goes with it. You really have to play it to know what's going on, but I think it would make an amazing movie.
7.
Numero 7.
Okay. So, what franchise? I mean, what video game that they've been trying to adapt to movies has gone more poorly than Mortal Kombat? It just keeps killing itself, and I want a Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance movie so bad. I want Deadly Alliance. I want, Quan Chi and Shang Tsung teaming up. The death of Liu Kang, and I want that.
Yeah.
Movie really bad. So that's my number 7.
Wow, good choice. They've never really done the series justice. There's like a bunch of things like that where you've got like,
movie was good.
yeah,
The first movie was really good, and it's almost how we'll probably get into this in another video one day, but the first movie was really good and actually really kind of just came out of the lore the right way, but they tried to rush out a sequel so bad and cheaply that they just killed any run the game was or the movies were gonna have.
Cool. On to my number 7 here. I chose Madden, and specifically Madden franchise. So going into kind of a
Football exists already.
what'd you say?
So football already exists. Like,
Football does exist,
yeah,
but they don't have good all the football movies you ever watch. If you think of any football movie, it's always don't think of like Waterboy or anything like that, but think of like
Hey, Waterboy!
like
all
the longest yard.
where it's always Longest Yard's a good one too. But none of them would be something like this at all. None of them show great uprisings of a player that started at nothing. That's all sad and my parents disowned me and now I live with a rich white family, or all the little kids died in a plane. It's always something super sad.
Yeah.
It's never like a uplifting the entire time kind of movie.
Little Giants.
All right, Little Giants is all right.
Okay.
That's
A
what
happy football movie.
a happy football
movie.
They
Madden.
call it Happy Football.
Happy Madden.
Happy football.
Happy Madden.
Happy Madden.
Happy Maddenson.
Happy
1-2.
Madden. Oh, you beat me to it.
Ha ha ha!
You beat me to it. All right, number 7. I'm going back to the Call of Duty, but I have the Black Ops series. There was a lot of stuff you could do with this. They got all the stuff they got going on in the Cold War. You could do the zombies. Oh, the zombies would be a crazy movie. I wonder how they would do that. You know?
Just imagine.
Like Resident Evil.
But actually good.
Yeah, like you're fighting in World War II, and then everyone starts turning into zombies. Man, that'd be insane.
Mhm.
You have the mystery box and all kinds of things. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's borderline like a plot for Wolfenstein, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's very close to like a Wolfenstein kind of plot, right? So number 6, right? Everybody got their 7s out?
Yeah, baby.
7 down.
All right. So number 6 here, I'm gonna go with just one of the worst movies ever made. Needs to be redone as Doom. The first one was bad,
Doom. Nice.
and that's it. It's bad. Do it better. Do it right. There's so many cool monsters and stuff that could be in there.
The Doom is crazy, man.
But the story is nice. The story of UAT is really cool. And I'd like to see kind of the beginnings of that, and a space marine, basically, stuck trying to fight his way back, through demons and everything. I kind of like that story. So yeah, that's where I would go.
There you go. Cool. Moving into my number. What am I at? 6?
Number 6.
Number 6. Oh, I have Doom as well.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
did it again.
Doom. Well, I think it was 7s last time.
Yeah, it was 7s.
But
We did
my
7s.
6 is also Doom, and I agree with you with the storyline and everything. I don't know how I didn't catch that while we were speaking. But I haven't played through. I've only read slight tidbits of what the story's about and all these kind of things. I haven't played through any of them, so
Doom's our playthrough. That's our first playthrough.
Yep. So
Sounds good.
I'm
to me.
with it. Hot take. Let's go.
Hot take. All right, coming in at number 6, I have BioShock. I think you could do a whole,
Oh wow.
a whole entire series. You could do 3 movies from the first games, and then you could come back and do a prequel with Infinite. Crazy, man. It's an underwater city where the crime kind of takes over. You got these big monsters.
The whole environment is so terrifying. Like being under the water like that and then basically abandoned, and all of the splicers now completely lost their minds, and they're killing any normal people that they can get their hands on, all trying to get, Eve. To keep splicing and stuff, and the big daddies and the little sisters, and they're creepy as hell.
the
I
big
mean, the whole
daddies.
thing is
Yes,
I
sir.
think it would be a great movies.
this game is excellent, guys. It just came out with its 3rd rendition. It made a phone app that nobody plays anymore, because it was basically a money grab. But they're waiting for the 4th one. It is, of course, Diablo.
Oh yeah.
Diablo basically would be like The Lord of the Rings, right? It would be 3 movies shot back to back to back that are just way too long for anyone to actually sit through. But lots of humans, lots of cool stuff, right? Yeah. Number 5, Diablo.
Good choice. Moving in my number 5. I actually did a little research on this one, and I saw that they had kind of a pilot TV episode back when good old Max and I were born, 1997, and it is Donkey Kong. So
yeah.
I saw and I did a little, like I said, I read a couple things, but they did kind of an animated pilot kind of thing. And it obviously didn't go well because they didn't continue on with it. So, but Donkey Kong would be a very good one. That's one of the first video games I remember playing as a child, and just fell in love with the storyline, Diddy Kong, like all that kind of stuff. So, I think that would be a really cool animated series or animated film.
So you're talking about Donkey Kong Country, not throwing barrels at Jump Guy.
Right. Yep.
Yes.
Donkey Kong Country.
Not the barrel thrower. Okay.
The 90s child version of Donkey Kong. not the ancient child on the screen.
The ancient child
with the little stick and the
You like wrestling podcasts? Oh boy, I'm a big time wrestler and I love Wrestling with Fans podcast. Wrestling with Fans podcast is a great place for friendly wrestling conversation, news, and reviews. Kyle does unboxing videos and occasionally brings on guests. Wrestling with Fans podcast is found on all your major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and much, much more. So if you're in the mood for some wrestling conversation, check out Wrestling with Fans podcast right now. WrestlingWithFans.com. Oh yeah, that's some good wrestling. Yeah, that's WrestlingWithFans.com.
hot take.
Oh, that's different. Oh, it is different on your screen. That's
all
funny.
right. You pointed at me.
I did. Number 5 for me, I have the Dishonored series, man. Do you know anything about Dishonored?
Dishonored.
I know. Yeah.
It's great. So you're the king and queen's guard, you know, and you go away for a while on some business, and you come back, and the rest of the security, or the law enforcement for the place has decided to stage a coup against you, and they kill the queen, and the king's already dead, and they frame you for the murder, and they kidnap the daughter. So you have to save the daughter in the game. So you can do the whole game without killing anyone. Did you know that? And the more people that you kill, the more rats will be in the city, the dirtier the city will get. So you could do different types of movies. You could do one where you try and save the city and get it all back to where it is, and then you could do one where just wipe out everybody and fill the city with a plague and
rat plague. Yeah,
rat plague. Yep.
This one I love. I think there's a similar style, but they kind of need to do it. If anyone's seen Monster Squad, it's a pretty great movie. It's one we're gonna have to definitely watch and talk about. But basically, it's all the classic monsters have come back to life, and they're terrorizing these kids, and these kids are trying to stop them. Very cool movie called Monster Squad. You have to see it. The game I'm going to talk about is Castlevania. Doing a Castlevania movie in a similar way with the classic movie monsters and in the castle and going through. I mean, it's just we're good. Very good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. My number 4 is I reread Donkey Kong. I was like, I already said that one. My number 4 is Minecraft. Ooh. Now, I read something that there is a movie in the works, but I don't know if it's like an animated movie or what any of the details are. I think they said it's a 2023 thing.
So they've been talking about that for a while.
I mean, it's the biggest
game
online game ever, like, and right now, and still, and has like the most viewers, and there's like 700 million videos posted every day.
Over 5 billion views on YouTube every year.
That's ridiculous. That's incredible.
So every year, every month.
I wouldn't doubt it being every month, because some of those Minecraft YouTube channels get a billion views a month. So
go crazy.
But yeah, I think Minecraft would be a really good series, tying into the adventures and finding diamonds and creating the things that we create and kind of the lore behind Minecraft Steve and all
Hero
that kind
Brian.
of stuff. Herobrine would be incredible to put in there, like a Lego Minecraft movie.
Oh, that would be sick.
That's what I'm saying. So
That's what they should do.
we should call Lego. Let them know.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Coming in at number 4. Now, this is a game that, they've made some shows about it, and they haven't really done it justice. The most recent one was kind of but my number 4 is Halo.
Halo.
The Halo series.
You are so right, where it's like the most recent seasons and like the show that they put together.
The most
Graphically
recent
appealing, but storyline is just
The story was
alright.
bad. I didn't like it. Forward Unto Dawn, that series was awesome. But
Yep.
it was what, like 5 episodes or 4 episodes or something like that. Come on, man, you can't do that to me. But I really would like to see like a horror movie with the flood.
Oh wow, yeah. Really
Flood,
highlighting like they do in what is it, Halo 2, Halo 3,
Halo
where
1
they're-
and Halo 2.
Yeah, that's like where the whole
The
plot
library.
line. Yeah, yep,
The
exactly.
library.
Good choice.
Cool. So top 3. Here we go. This is where it gets fun. I'm gonna go with Heretic. Now, this game predates you guys, I think, almost.
Heretic?
completely.
I don't know what
Heretic
that
is
is.
about
I know what it is.
basically he's basically a druid that just runs around gathering like magic items, and it's sort of a Doom thing. It's a precursor to Hexen. So you're running around, you're gathering like these wands and things and these power stones or power weapons, and you're trying to track down and kill the Serpent Riders. It's very, very cool. The game's a lot of fun. It's on Steam. I buy it every time I see it. Every time I lose my account and have to start over on a new computer, I buy it again.
It happens.
Game's terrible with passwords. So
I've experienced that.
yeah, I mean that's what I would do.
My number 3, right? Number 2?
Yep, number 3.
Number 3, I don't have them numbered, they're just a list. My number 3 is Assassin's Creed. They made an Assassin's Creed movie in
2016?
Yeah, it was not.
It
It was alright. It was there. It was there. It didn't do the series justice. I know there was one game that I remember playing that came free with the Xbox.
Brotherhood.
Yeah, it sounds right. But that one was like a miss, so I kind of felt like those two kind of aligned with each other. But I say it's kind of like a Dishonored, where it has the potential to be incredible.
All right, let's see. My number 3. Now, this is a game that I never really got to play, but I've watched a lot of it because it was a PlayStation exclusive for a long time, and it's Horizon Zero Dawn. You're in a post-apocalyptic world, and there are these massive mechanical, I don't know what dinosaurs, they're robotic, but they're huge, taller than buildings, and you gotta figure out what's going on. You gotta survive.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Have you ever played?
Nope.
It's sick. I want to get it and do a.
Is it
do a
still
series on that.
PlayStation?
No, it's on PC now.
It sounds kind of like Fallout, right? Similar to Fallout.
Kinda, yeah. But it's not like a nuclear post-apocalyptic. It's kind of like these alien beings came there.
That's really neat.
All right, so we're coming down to the end here. My number 2 is God of War. The God of War series was very well done story-wise. Yeah, I mean, it essentially is a movie that you just kind of go through. It works, it works. It would be awesome.
Yeah, great choice. God of War. That actually didn't make my list, but it was a consideration.
It was close for me too.
Consideration. My number 2 is going to be Halo. I think I agree with all of Max's points that this past series was not incredible story-wise. It was there and not there, but I really enjoyed how they did it graphically. Like, it was, you could tell that somebody actually thought out the suits, thought out the
costume
enemies, the costume designs. Like, they did really, 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 really well on that side of it, but the story just wasn't fully there. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a bummer, but it's one of those shows that has had its time on the screen, and every time they just don't do it justice for the whole series. And if they were to just take the graphically appealing stuff that they made in this TV show and actually followed the Halo 1, 2, 3 story campaign, it'd be pretty sick.
Number 2, I have I'm going to say it, the best single-player campaign I've ever played, Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it would be an amazing, amazing movie. It's just, you have to play it to know. It's the best single-player experience I've ever, well, story-wise, I've ever played. It's great.
I was thinking about Red Dead Redemption also on my list, and I kept comparing it to, like, the, Yellowstone and what is that, 18 something?
1860s?
1886.
Something like that. I don't remember. But I was just comparing it to, like, that Western vibe. It wasn't as... Yeah. It's not the same at all. But I was just like, oh, they could do something like this.
Western.
Yeah.
It's Western.
For us, Ham.
Oh, boy. So I'm going to go dishonorable. This game would never work. You just can't make it work. And it's Frogger. There's nothing you can do.
What are you saying no Frogger for, man?
Trying not to get run over.
That's make a short film.
Not a movie.
Make a short film.
It's not a movie. I mean, you're gonna watch this for an hour and a half of him just trying not to fall off.
You never know, man. Them kids
Splat.
will watch anything.
Life resets.
Kids will watch anything, man.
No, he gets up there, gets on the alligator back, and it goes under the water, and then the frog like washes down, and you got to start over again. Like, yeah, that's just not a watch. It's not for me.
Good choice. I like that one. I went with honorable mention because they have tried so hard and not gotten very far. Resident Evil. It is one of those series that has so much potential that they just literally lost all bets on movies and shows going forward with this last show that they put in, because everybody that loved the series was 80% of their fan base and nobody enjoyed it. It was still well done. It was still a good show.
Yeah, if you watched it and
if you didn't know about the
story,
it
was good.
Yeah, if you didn't know about the video games and the story of Resident Evil and the history of it, it was a good show. Yep. So if they were to truly piece in the story into the movie, it's kind of like what they do with books. You read a book and then you're like, oh, the movie's going to be great, and it's nothing like it. It's just, that sucks. So if directors and producers one day actually listen to the fans, they might get it right.
They might. They just might.
I just want to throw out there real quick too, because we talked about Resident Evil twice and I didn't mention it. I actually liked the second Resident Evil movie. Like, the second one was pretty good, where they broke out Nemesis and yeah, that actually was a good one. I did enjoy that one, but for the most part. So, Max, we got yours, right?
I did. I went with an honorable mention this time, and I said Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they did make a movie, but it wasn't it. So I think they could do better. Maybe pick a different timeline that they're in. Maybe not the Rome or whatever they're in. Maybe come over to do the pirate one would be cool. I would like to see a pirate Assassin's Creed movie.
I dig it. Good choice. On to number 1.
Oh boy. So number 1 for me, it's already been mentioned. I just love it so much, BioShock. I just love it so much. Everything about it, I just love. We could just do a video where we talk about why I love BioShock, why I've beaten BioShock 28 times, 29 times. I don't know. A lot. We can just talk about that, and I'd be fine. Love it. There's nothing to say.
Yeah, BioShock's one of those games that's like, I compare it to like a Fallout. The storyline is just incredible. It's just so good, and across all the games, they did really well. Yep. They did really well with it. So very cool. I'm in agreement. My number 1 is Grand Theft Auto. I think that, Scarface kind of did it backwards, where they went, I mean, not backwards. Scarface was an incredible movie, and then the video game was like there. And if GTA was to create some sort of movie off the story that they've been running for 8 years, GTA 5? Oh my gosh, they could make 17 movies out of the storyline that they've created around the main characters. So, and if they were to label, I mean, there's 5 GTAs. If they were to do Vice City or something like that as well, that's more Miami Beach themed and that, like, it's a hit. It's almost an automatic hit. Yeah. Just give them a couple $1 million budget, and I tell you what, it would be a box office hit. So GTA 5.
Yeah, doing Vice City where he like buys a club and you buy like all these things, like you actually extend and then getting into the film industry and doing all kinds of stuff there. I mean, Vice is an awesome story, and there's a lot into a movie.
Oh yeah,
a lot. All right, my number 1 is going to have to be The Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh wow, good choice.
Man, there's so many different storylines that aren't even the main storyline that you could get into. You could go through the Dark Brotherhood and become an assassin, go to the Thieves Guild and be a little rat and steal some stuff from some people. You could probably make a whole movie just on the climb to High Hrothgar, the tallest mountain in the world. All the stuff that goes on that.
That would be comparable to like a Game of Thrones kind of like like
series. You could get in with the Imperials and the Stormcloaks and fighting their war.
Yep. That'd be a really good one.
Yeah.
I like it.
That was good. Good choices there.
They were good lists.
Now we have to find ourselves a Hollywood director, send them this video, and just let them know what's up.
Let them know. Well, we're gonna have to come up with our a final top 10. That might be something else that we do one time.
That would be cool.
Take the top 10s and do a
GN
official
top 10.
GN top 10, yeah. Do an official one for the website or something. Yeah,
I dig it. That little spots on the page. It says all of our top 10s, and then we have a cumulative one. That'd be really cool. I like it. We'll put up some polls. Cool. That is top 10 video games to movies.
Hey guys, Colonel Ham here, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who stayed out to the end of the video. Now, make sure that you're subscribing to the YouTube channel and keeping up to date on everything that we have going on, checking out our social media sites, because we do, in fact, have a giveaway going on. It is active. As we reach different levels of our accounts, we're going to be giving away gift cards for video games and consoles and things like that. So there will be plenty to give away. There's plenty of fun to be had, and please continue checking in with Gamic Nerdia. Have a great day.